I'm Paul.
I'm Matthew.
Behind us, can you see him?
Can you guys see Mr. Maple?
Mr. Maple!
The sun is so bright.
The sun is very bright
I feel
today.
like it's putting him into a little dark, shadowy cave area back there, but Mr. Maple's back there.
Okay, everybody, this is something a little different today. We are headed somewhere, aren't we?
Where?
We are going to my eye specialist. So I'm blind and I have an untreatable eye disease, but every so often I need to have my eyes looked at. The reason I'm doing it is because I might be participating in yet another clinical trial in the never-ending quest to find a cure for blindness.
So you called him up, you hounded them.
Actually, no. You called them up, you hounded them. I think you even pretended to be me. Did you say that it was Paul? Tell me the truth, Matthew.
I don't remember.
You did.
I plead the fifth.
Oh my God. It's so beautiful here. We live in Seattle. It's usually not this beautiful, but this is the start of like the summer season, and this is when it gets really nice.
So how do you feel going to a new eye doctor?
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Well, actually really good, because I haven't had one, like a regular eye doctor, since moving to Seattle.
Yeah.
I've been part of 4 other clinical trials that I was rejected from.
Yep.
And because I did those at every couple of years, you get extensive checkups each time. So I never felt the need to get an ophthalmologist of my own, because I kept getting these really great extensive examinations at no cost to me, like free. And all these like very elaborate tests were done. And I was like, great. But you know, I figured like I don't want to rely solely on that. It's going to be nice to have a regular eye doctor.
Yeah. Someone who gets to know you and who can probably recommend whatever it is you need.
So I guess I should say I have retinitis pigmentosa. I was diagnosed when I was 16 years old. I started losing my vision before then. However, I wasn't aware that it was due to the disease, and my family wasn't either. I wore eyeglasses since the age of 5, thought that corrected my vision, but retinitis pigmentosa affects other parts of the eye, not just acuity, but the peripheral, the low light vision, etc. Things that you don't normally check for, so it took my family a while to figure it out. RP is inherited, however, I'm a less common case
In 100
where
miles, take the exit.
I'm a less common case. We found out not as uncommon as we thought, but I created the genetic mutation like myself. It started with me, so it wasn't actually passed on to me by anybody. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm excited. I love the idea of you having a regular eye doctor that you're going to see and getting whatever.
What are the benefits?
Tests are needed.
What do you think the benefits are? Because like there's no cure, there's no treatment.
Yeah, I don't know.
the
I guess
point?
it's just knowledge.
Yeah.
I guess it's just knowledge of like what's happening.
You know, it's funny, I
Maybe
actually
it's
think...
better not to know.
What was that?
Oh, battery.
I sometimes wonder if the family members of disabled people are more eager for knowledge than the disabled people themselves.
That could be. You could be like, I'm fine. I don't need a doctor. I don't need to know.
Well, it's like we
Like,
live
what
with
can
it.
you tell me?
We live with it 100% of the
Can't you tell
time.
me that I don't know.
Right, exactly. And also it's sort of discouraging sometimes.
Yeah.
And then it puts so much attention on the thing that...
Yeah, I don't want to know it's more loss.
Right, that's a little scary.
Like,
so this
woohoo,
is
I could have told you that, doctor, and I
Right.
didn't go to school.
But I mean, there's definitely comfort in knowledge as well. I just feel like there's a fine line, and I definitely think that you are, yeah, perhaps a little more motivated than I am. Isn't that interesting? Well, here we are.
Okay, let's go in.
Let's go.
Maple, you ready to go? You ready to go? Maple, come. Good boy.
Getting close.
Oh, they're very dilated.
They feel funny. They feel like
2 ball bearings in my eyes because they've been numbed.
So we've done all the pre-testing before seeing the doctor himself.
Yeah.
So now we're just waiting for the doctor to show up
Yeah.
and look at all of the scans and whatnot.
I realized sitting out there, I hate waiting rooms. I get all anxious.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
don't like it. How's Maple doing?
He's good. He's just staring at you.
Where is he?
He's over right by me, right to my side.
Which side?
My right side, yeah.
Hi, Maple. Hi, Pinky. Okay. I need sunglasses.
Oh, those poor dilated eyes.
I can't open my eyes. It's way too bright.
I mean, you can wear mine, but these are prescription.
It's okay. My eyes aren't too dilated. It's too blurry to know anyway.
You look great. You look rad.
Thank you.
Okay, how was that?
You know, felt good. It felt good to do. There was some like pretty illuminating information for me. Like just his perspective on some of those trials, you know? It was interesting to learn that one of the trials that I was rejected from ended up not working. And some of the patients that were treated are now experiencing atrophy in their retinas, which is so crazy because just before the pandemic, I was offered a slot in the trial and I was a little unsure about it and I took too long to decide and they filled the spot. And now to find out that could have actually further damaged my eyes is just wild.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, that must make you feel good. Obviously.
Well, it doesn't because I was fully trusting them and I was gonna do this and I'm like, oh my gosh, it makes me really, really hesitant now about future trials potentially. I mean, it was just interesting to see his perspective. Like he's all for trials, he's supportive of trials, but he's also like, you know, with err on the side of caution. Like if you still have functional vision like I do, if I'm still making a living as an artist, consider the fact that doing a trial could result in losing your vision completely.
Yeah.
Do you really want to do that? No, obviously not. So it doesn't mean I'm not going to participate in a trial that would have me, but especially because he said the injection trials are pretty low risk. So, but then again, that trial with the atrophy, that was an injection trial.
Yeah, he talked about something that you can take orally.
Yes, but it wasn't available for XLRP. He didn't think it would work for my condition, but some other forms of retinitis pigmentosa, yeah. Wouldn't that be amazing? You know, for those, you know, because people out there watching this, some of people probably have RP. You may not even know what kind of retinitis pigmentosa you have. So first and foremost, get your genetic testing done because you could be on a list in a couple of years to just take a pill that would correct your vision. Isn't that wild?
And isn't genetic testing free?
It's free. If you have a diagnosis of retinitis pigmentosa, the genetic testing is free. I guess we left there knowing that I'm going to do another genetic test to see.
Why?
So I was tested, I got my genetic testing done in 2017, quite a while ago now, 7 years. There's been further advances and in science, they can test for more variables now. So actually, if you've had your genetic testing once and it's been several years, you may want to do it again to see if they can fill in any gaps. When I got my test results, I wasn't told with 100% certainty that I have XLRP because my mom didn't have it, my brother didn't have it. So the fact that they said, yeah, we're pretty sure, like this is almost like, this is like 90, you know, like they're like 99%, but they don't know for sure. So getting it done again to just stay up to date, smart, especially because it's free.
If there was an update and things changed, more information might illuminate things in a different way.
I could have a different form of retinitis pigmentosa. I don't even know. It could be like, oh wait, no, you actually have this one.
Okay.
I don't know. Or they could say with total certainty that it is what it is. And they're like, oh yeah, we now know for sure. That would just be good information to have.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm getting into trials. And then the other thing we're gonna do is head down to Oregon to do more of the field exams, some of the more intensive exams, if the next trial doesn't happen instead, right? Because that would be going down to LA.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Well, Good
That's
job.
it. That's
you did
it.
You're next. You established new care. You finally have a new eye doctor, and your eyes feel like little marble ball bearings.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking me. Thanks for being so supportive. It was really nice to have you and Maple there. And
Maple was so good. He just.
except for when he tried to walk me between those two people talking.
Oh, it was this. Okay, so it was this really old lady. She was
Okay.
feeble, and then her like adult son was trying
no.
to walk her to the lobby.
No!
She's hanging onto him, and Mabel.
Mabel. Was the old lady named Mabel?
Mabel tried to knock little Miss
No!
Mabel over by separating her from her son, who was the only reason she could stand up.
No! He could have easily gone around.
Easily.
He was like, they're in the way. Sorry, old lady. Hope you're recovered.
Our apologies from Maple to you.
Oh no. Oh, and we got recognized in the waiting room. No, we didn't.
Maple.
That's right.
She even said, I have no idea what your names are, guys, but
she walked
I
up.
know that this is Mr. Maple. Maple. He's out. He's like, I'm not even going to lift my head
see
for
him?
you. Yeah.
Well, he will for a little kibble.
Oh, here you go, Vivi.
Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell,
Ding,
do the
ding, ling,
things,
ling, ling.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.